do?
Shift leader to the rescue. What's going on, baby?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome y'all to another episode of Big Boy Banter, man. Where the boys are big and what my gun said, where the banter be what?
Come on, man. You gotta get them guns on
Got a little
standby
delay.
as soon as you get the in. When the boys are big and the bells be yeah.
That's how we do. That's how we do. Yeah.
It's Big Boy
Where
Banter,
where is this other guy?
baby.
Oh, here we go
I
with
mean, you
that.
got a little. It's a guest. I have to introduce him, man. You know how we gotta do.
Oh,
We
okay.
got to do our formalities. How you doing, G?
Well, first of all, I'm doing well, Mr. Big Boy Banner. How is your New Year, Big Boy Banner?
Hey, I'm good because the Cowboys getting their ass beat. I'm happy.
Man, they getting their ass thrashed, boy. I say, God damn, save some points for next week. Green Bay, god damn.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Beat them down. Do what you got to do. People gonna
Man,
trickle
they
in. We got.
is
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. Let me say this. I'm a Saints fan. And I'm mad my owner is second guessing himself firing his coach. Because Jerry go fire Mike McCarthy as soon as
oh,
this game over with.
oh,
Mike
he was
McCarthy
fired
gonna
at
be fired
halftime.
by 7 a.m. tomorrow.
He was fired at halftime. You see, they were looking at Jared. Oh no. Jared, Jared made the call at halftime.
I'm telling you, he is fired. When I say fired, like they is not they it's a home game and they still not gonna let him ride back with them. Like that type of fired.
He was like, I need to get my wife picture out. We'll mail
Nah,
it to you.
no, we'll meditate with your last check, homeboy. We're gonna meditate with your last check.
Oh man. All right, we do have a guest. Let me go and get him in before we start our topics. You want to introduce the guest?
Man, it's a guy I know, a guy I've been knowing. Matter of fact, if he this year he turned this what
Oh
2024.
Lord, he messing up
So this
already.
year he'll turn. Wait a minute, be quiet, man. This year he gonna turn 20. Wait a minute, he 21. He gonna turn 22. Yeah, this year he gonna turn 22, and I've been knowing him 40 years because man, he came out of my balls, man.
I'm just gonna bring him in, y'all. Oh Lord, y'all. This man said it, sperm don't live that long. I just want you to
Yes,
know
they
that.
do. The same
Teacher,
amount of I'm telling you, look, you can Google it.
teacher,
The
sperm
same
don't.
eggs, the same eggs a girl get at birth are gonna be the
Te-
same ones that hold her the rest of her life, and the
I don't,
same semen you get at birth, you gonna hold the rest of your life. He
I
came out of my
don't,
balls,
I
man.
don't, I don't think it worked. Like, okay. Anyway, without further ado, got J Keys one on the mic. So now here's J Keys two. Y'all welcome in, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, everybody? What type of introduction was that, my boy?
One of the worst.
And I'm gonna be 23 this year, my man.
Don't even know
23.
when you're born.
You born in 2020. You born in 2001.
He was
Oh
not born.
damn!
Oh yes, he was.
Shift, Shiftly the fried too many fries today. That's all.
Tell nobody your math teacher, G.
Chill out.
I'm
Hey, I'm a
damn
math
fast.
teacher. I'm gonna do y'all. I'm gonna fold my arms tight. Me doing motherfuckers taxes. Keep playing with me.
You go, and you might as well.
Oh no,
Everybody else doing taxes and scamming. Might as well join everybody else. I mean,
come on, man. You can't do that, bro. Can't do that at
got,
all,
got,
man.
What's
got
going
folks who
on
couldn't
with you though,
read.
man?
Man, just chilling. I mean, hopefully we ain't gotta work tomorrow and have my blunt for the night. I'm probably finna, just get it cool the rest of the day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you going to work? G stay in Monroe. We all gotta go to work. They already text me say, hey, we see you at this time. I'm like, I don't know, dog. I'm slipping and sliding. You gonna see?
Ha! I gotta step out for a second, fellas.
Do your
All right,
thing. So how you doing, sir?
great, man. Spring semester finna start. Trying to finish strong. That way we can finish up. I'm probably do like one summer class. That way I don't have to return next May and I can go and graduate in the fall and get up out of
That's
here. I
what's
need
up.
free.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm school starts back for me this week too, and
I heard I got a friend that go to that school. They said y'all they said campus closed down there.
yeah, they gave us they not starting until Thursday now. I need to go ahead and just start next week because I got a wedding to go to this weekend. My focus is on this wedding. It's not on school. To be honest with you, so you know, I don't know. It's to each his own.
Because Graham, I think it's Wednesday. I think campus either closed till Wednesday or campus reopens on Wednesday. But it was so if it's closed till Wednesday, I only got one class, and that's Thursday at 9:30. My
I
week
see people
over.
in here, but y'all ain't saying nothing. Hello, I don't know who I'm saying hey to because y'all trickling in, but
Okay.
not about to say the word. It's just lurking. But I appreciate y'all lurking. I appreciate that. All right, man. So whenever shift leader gets back, we finna keep going. He be all right. So we starting off. First topic. New Year came in with a bang. We got Katt Williams. We got aliens. We got everything in between. We got Taraji crying on Oprah. We got where you want to start, G? Where you want to start? The New Year has not played any games. 2024 has stood on all business, on all fours, arms folded in the picture, and it said, "We is here. This is gonna be the year where it's going down." What's up, Xavier? I see you, man.
Man, so from what I'm gathering, we 2 weeks in, right?
About 2.5 weeks in, G.
Katt Williams came in. No, was it Katt Williams or the dude who jumped on the judge first?
Oh shit, I forgot all about that. Throw that in there too. The
Dude
judge
jumped
got
on.
jumped on first.
First of all, I want to. His athleticism is insane. Like if he wasn't going to jail in the next couple weeks, he'd really be able to. I can see an Olympic career in his future. Cause my boy, he got you. You know how tall it is.
Did you believe me? I worked in the courthouse for 15 years. That has been my explanation to everybody that y'all do not understand how fucking tall that bench really is. Like when I stand up to it, it's up to my neck. So I'm 5'10. That's about at least a good 5 feet tall. Like y'all, that's not short. That's high. And he cleared
Really,
it with ease with some inches to go. So
like inches to go because he was able to get himself into her bench. Like he was able to get on top of her. Man, that's crazy. Now the Katt Williams thing, I can't really comment on because I ain't watched it yet. I have seen excerpts, and the excerpts that I've seen from the video, man, it ain't pretty.
So
It
hold
ain't.
on, what we at? What we at? What I miss?
how you gonna come in and you supposed to come in and now I was gonna tell you where we was at. You
Oh, my
interrupting your
fault.
son while he talking.
He talking about what he ain't seen, man. Now we gonna talk about what you done seen.
That's that Wiseman stuff. I'm sorry. Carol folks is
Oh,
taught differently.
boy, boy, stop! Y'all just like the goddamn cowboy.
Oh no, we ain't that
Hey,
bad.
That's a different atrocity there. They messing up my parlay, man. I had about $200.
don't play with
That boy said late and
me,
loud.
huh?
Oh, we talking about the new year, everything that's going on. Jerry was just talking about the guy clearing the judge bench, and we talking about how folks don't realize how high that bench really is for him to just do that.
I
That's some
don't, I don't understand if y'all understand. Like this dude, he should have been high jumping.
Like he an Olympic career.
Yeah.
Olympic career.
I'm talking about for real, because that nigga cleared and he cleared it and didn't miss him.
No. He got all
You
of
hit him
her.
with that Brian Dawkins tackle right there.
I'm
They
talking about,
went
yeah, it was flying Brian for real. I was like, God dog. Yeah, I don't think I can say it was
Palomalu in the
God
old
dog.
days. Yeah, man, it was crazy. But the Cat Williams thing, I was watching Orlando Brown. I'm one of the people that watch him, and he makes some sense sometimes. And
Like
I
some of
said,
this, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff was, I wouldn't say far fetched. Some of the stuff was, but some of
I
the
mean,
stuff you be like,
I mean, I
man,
want to
everything
know
that I
who made
seen.
him mad, and that's the thing they were saying. Who made him mad to do that? Because you got to for somebody to go and set fire on everybody. Somebody had to say something to him or disrespected him in some type of way, you know, like. But it looked like he jumped off the top rope. Y'all funny, yeah. It looked bad. Uh, he
He hit the
he came.
Swanton bomb.
Yeah, he did. But I don't know. But he put Hollywood on notice. But what I love that a lot of people are not looking at, and one of the biggest things that he said was how he was paying comedians and people didn't know nothing about it. And your favorite comedian ain't doing shit like that. So um,
There goes the
you know,
shit.
it's crazy. Also, somebody said he spoke about somebody went and talked about him. Okay. It had to been something because he came with the business. He came with the business. So oh, I also didn't throw in, My boy TD Jakes. I know that's kind of partly last year, but it kind of goes with this year too, because I don't know anybody who's been swallowed up either. So
I swallow up, man.
swallowed. I
Come
was
on.
like, bro, you tripping? You looking real guilty right now. So especially with him saying, if I did do it, I'm covered by the blood, and that right there didn't sit
That
well.
made it suspect, man, because
That
now
didn't
time
sit well with my
I
mental, man.
possibly could have thought about maybe did do that. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that was that OJ.
what if I did do it?
Yeah, if I did do it, this is what I would have did. I'm like, hold on, bro. No, if I'm guilty, he said the Cowboys get swallowed up right now. Oh my God. Oh man, they definitely getting swallowed up. Swallowed up, spit back out, regurgitated, whatever you want to say. It's they getting blended,
They dead.
sauteed,
They
fried,
dead.
mukbang, gang bang, gang. It's not going good for the Cowboys right now. I would say prayers for the Cowboys, but fuck them. These
What is the
aliens.
score now? What is the score now?
Oh, let me look it up, man. Hold on, because it's.
Because
Last time I looked, it was like a lot to little.
it was 30-point difference, man. It wasn't looking good at
It's
all.
48-32. They still trying to play for pride, praying for pride, boys. So it's over.
Yeah.
Anyway, these aliens thing, out of everything that happened, the only thing that makes me scared about that was if you watch the video, if you see how many police cars is in Miami down that strip, that what makes me look at that and say something happened. Something happened that they're not gonna want to talk about because
Yeah, that
I
that
ain't never seen that many
I'm
police
with you.
cars.
I want to hit that Dr. Umar then. Ain't this suspicious?
Yeah.
Ain't this suspicious? Ain't this suspicious? Cause I was like, you saying it was just a person with a gun. Y'all see no offense, y'all see people with guns all the time. Y'all have 7, 8 police cars. Y'all had 20 police cars out here. 20.
I think it was more than 20.
Y'all saw something and didn't want us to see something, and y'all made sure we weren't even close enough to see whatever it is that was seen.
I mean, because it was helicopters, it was everything out there. One video I watched, I didn't believe a lot of these videos I watched, but one guy, I should have saved it. And somehow said using Miami, they shut the airport down, and the airport ain't nowhere near the mall. Yeah, man, something happened. Some
I
went down that
I
that
like stuff like that because I thought it was fake or edited stuff like that. I missed that. I don't even participate. I ain't watched it.
I mean, nobody saw really what happened because they wouldn't let you see it. They because the guy said they was taking cameras up from people coming out the mall and making sure they didn't record stuff. But like the guy that I watched was saying, we was all scared. Shit, we was trying to run. Wasn't nobody trying to record nothing because he was like people asking what the footage, and he like, man, we was scared. Folks was literally scared. We didn't have time to be trying to record. Aliens like hell. They 10 feet tall and walking. We trying to get up out of there. So I'm with him. I ain't trying to record nothing either.
Nah,
The mall got footage, but of course they not gonna let the mall release that footage. I don't know. But 2024 ain't playing no games, and
Came in, what them guns that came in busting.
yeah, they did busting with the all types of debauchery is my favorite word. Anybody know me? Came in with all the smoking debauchery. I love it, but I'm gonna be a little bit skeptical on what I do this year. So anything else for 2024 before we move on to the next thing?
nah, that's
We
why 2024
only
came in.
like 3 weeks in. Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
It
it's
ain't,
3 weeks in. We came in,
it ain't
uh,
too bad. Dude.
had to start using Google more. Power bottom, what's that? All this kind of stuff. So
No, not to looking up what the PBs is. Not the PB.
Power bottom getting swallowed up. Yeah, yeah.
that was,
All
that was.
right, crazy thing that men are embarrassed about. And I saw this somewhere else, and I thought about um, things that men shouldn't be embarrassed about, but they are. The first thing I
Uh,
saw,
This
the first thing
first
I saw was y'all go ahead. I'm sorry.
nah, you go ahead.
The first thing I saw was this dude was talking about how men are embarrassed for buying condoms. And I sat there and I thought about it for about a good 5 minutes. And I was like, you know what? He absolutely right. And there's nothing that you should be embarrassed about, but folks
I,
make fun of you when you go buy rubbers, which
Yeah,
is kind of crazy.
it is. It is.
only reason I can't say that because of the age range I'm in college, so I'm still buying condoms. Is he's being smart? He not trying to go out here and have no kids or no STDs with whoever he is hanging around. But it do get a little suspicious because you be like, let me get this fucking magnum.
I don't understand why it's such a big thing because you should be. It signifies you got some sense, in my opinion. But I mean, even when I was in high school, when I couldn't get none from the clinic, I went and brought a pack one time, and when I tell you I was in there sweating bullets, like I was nervous as hell. I was like, oh, I might not get none tonight because I'm nervous to walk in Walmart. So I walked in Walmart, and then I was like, nah, let me go to another store. Where I went to like a convenience store instead and got a pack because I just didn't feel right going to Walmart and getting some. I went to the
Too
gas
many,
station.
too many people in Walmart.
Yeah, that was the
Let,
thing. It made
let
me
me
nervous.
let me say this: how come people ain't scared? Now they need to be embarrassed by putting their Beijing in their hair. Now there ain't nobody scared. Now dudes ain't scared about that, but they scared them fake lineups. The Steve Harveys. You need to be nervous and embarrassed about that.
Come on, man.
The Steve Harvey. First of all, I ain't even talk about Steve Harvey tonight. Got to go to CVS. So ain't nobody. I went to a gas station around the corner from Cypress Point. I went to now I'm telling my business. I went to Exxon, and it was like 9 o'clock at night, so wasn't nobody there. That's where I went the time I had to buy some because I ran out. I should have bought condoms because these kids, bro. Look, man. When I say I feel you, and my pull out game is weak as hell. Um, yeah.
God, come on,
What, man? I'm just being honest. Like,
cousin.
what is what is a pullout? I don't know what that means. I don't know that word. I gotta get Webster, and I still ain't gonna understand it because I ain't. We leaving it in
So,
there.
so what you're saying is you ain't pulling out of nothing. Not the oven. Pizza ain't coming out on time. None of that.
Piece of burnt.
Oh man, you cooking with you cooking with something that ain't good, man.
We making toaster strudels. That's how I live.
Toaster strudel, not the toast.
Making
Boy, the
toaster
toaster
strudel.
strudel on top. The toaster strudel on
Yeah.
top of that.
Oh, you right. We making what's the thing
Twinkie,
called Twinkies?
Twinkie.
Making Twinkies. Hot and ready Twinkies. That's what we making.
Can't pull out the driveway. No.
Hey. Everybody that's saying that, all of us got about 4 or 5 kids apiece. So yeah, we terrible. Yeah,
Right now, pull out game is still going
that's
strong.
good. Hey, you needed to stay strong, strap it up, do everything you need to do. Because once you start having kids, it's like Pringles. Once you pop, the fun don't stop. So keep it going, G. Just whatever you doing is working. I know your dad having difficulties tonight. So
Yeah.
another thing I saw was guys that was scared to buy tampons for their daughters. And you might not understand that. You ain't there, but I'm pretty sure your dad don't care. I didn't care. I was buying them at 17, so it ain't bake me none. I wasn't embarrassed at all. I was just pads. That's how I looked at it. I ain't eating. It wasn't for me. I wasn't bleeding.
I kind of see that, but no, because like it ain't like you finna use them for yourself. So like, what's the point?
Right. I mean, because one time, Belle was like, I needed some, and she was like, I ain't got no car or nothing. I was like, she, all you do call me, I go get them. She's like, you would. I went and got them, brought them all the way to her. So it ain't make me none. It ain't mine.
That's the type of relationship you gotta have. Because nowadays, what we got going on ain't hitting on, ain't hitting on bitch ass thing.
Oh man, and don't feel bad. Our age group suck too. That's why they all out here talking about something. They looking. Never mind. Not finna, we. I
You're
said we're not gonna make
35
this
plus in the
a
club with
relationship
the
podcast.
youngins. If you're 35 plus in the club with the youngins, you need to go home. The
I
babies need.
agree 100% because the only place I can tell you right now, the only places you gonna see me at in Monroe is that lounge, Parlor 5, You catch me on Sippers on R&B night, or if they doing karaoke. That's about it. You're not gonna find me in vibes. I got nothing but love and respect for my classmates. You're not gonna find me in them. You're not. You're not. You're not. You can't pay me. I'm sorry. That if I see somebody my son age, I'm going home. I'm not.
So if you see if Junior in there, you go home.
I'm going home. That means I don't need to be there. You should not be. I agree. You should not be. Me and the kids should not be clubbing together. I'm not from the club with kids. I'm not gonna go anywhere with kids at. So that's me. I can't speak for everybody else.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I went to the club with that fella down there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm hoping it's my age group and not his, so he'll know to see his way out. Because if I'm in the wrong club with the wrong adults, it ain't gonna be no party. It's not.
It
Ain't
just
no.
depends on for me what type of setting we in. I'm not going nowhere to go to the club with people that's 31 and 30. I'm not gearing for that. But let's say if it's I'm attending a party or something and I find myself in that situation, I'll be alright. But just say I'm going to hang out with the 22-year-olds tonight, no, that's not gonna happen. No, no.
All right. All
Cause they
right.
gonna be
Well,
doing stuff that they want to switch and now they eating niggas ass. Now they eating nigga ass like that, and I don't want no. See,
Guard. What's the last episode of that? What's the title? Guard your gooch. Guard your gooch.
so I'm just saying.
y'all just been
They gonna be
started
doing
early, huh?
stuff. I'm just
No,
saying. I'm just saying.
but man, you can't have it. You can't. I'm as a man, I don't feel comfortable with you going that far down near my my diet. That I don't even know what to call it because I don't want to say the word.
He said his
But you
diet.
that
Said his
close to
diet.
that hole, that ain't right. Something
You
about
should
you
be
being
checking the man oil. You should be checking the man oil with your dipstick.
you
That's
should
not
not be
cool.
able to check oil with no.
That's different. I ain't never heard chicken oil with dipstick. Just to update, final score: Green Bay 48, Cowboys 32. There is a God. I love you. Thank you. Thank
Please, CD Lamb, tell me he got a touchdown.
you.
Somebody,
Last time I saw, he did not.
Nope. Nope. He got a lot of yards though. No touchdown.
oh
Yeah. So you just lost some money. All right. Next topic.
God,
All right. This is a good one. Do you want a hard worker? I'm more like talking about a woman, or you want a homebody?
Mm.
well, speaking for me, I kind of got both because right now she at work, and then when she get done, she coming home. She ain't going nowhere. She don't do nothing but work, be at home. That's it. So I don't have no problem with what's going on. It's just sometimes the thought wanders like when I'm at work and she at home. What you doing?
I don't think we was going that way, but okay.
Oh
That's
my
Okay,
bad.
different.
he definitely drove the car the other way, but I understand.
Yeah, that's
My
different.
fault. My fault.
Anybody in the comments y'all want to talk about home workers? I'm sorry, Laura, home workers, home bodies, and hard workers. Let me know what you prefer. I've had both, where my wife worked hard, and I've had my wife stay at home for 7 years. It's pros and cons in both of it. That's really, I don't want to straddle the fence, but honestly, that's really what it is. There's the pros to a hard worker. You ain't got to work as hard. That's the pro. um, the con to it is they ain't at home. So, and if you got a homebody, you are literally probably responsible for everything. So you're going to have to work twice as hard, and they're supposed to pull their weight in the house. So you really don't have to do like no chores or nothing. But it's really a personal preference. Me, if I can do it over, I enjoy money. I actually want my wife to stay at home again. That's just me personally. I look back at it, I kind of enjoyed the homebody experience. When she was just chilling at the house cooking, and like we had a lot of family events during that time period. We did a lot of family stuff. We did a lot of going to the park. We did a lot of she planned our trips around the city and stuff like that. playing toys with the kid. Like she had energy to do that stuff. Now she come home, she wanna go sleep. She tired, you know what I'm saying? Her job is grueling like mine. We both out here delivering stuff, so it's tiresome. That's just me personally. I don't mind working, especially if we got something at home to do. Like we used to pull up our couch and watch Law and Order all day. I love that stuff. Laid up, stuff like that. So I ain't mind working and paying the bills, just as long as it was stuff to do at home. That was my thing. That's just me. Some people love money, so they want a hard worker, but nah, you come home and chill with me.
You drove the car a different way too, because my initial when we talked about this was as a man, not as a woman.
Oh my
But
god.
since we went down this street, I would have to agree with you. I mean, I don't know. At times, I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. And the reason I say it like that, uh, it's like you say, it's pros and cons to everything. But at the same time, I don't know. Would I want somebody staying at home doing all the housework? I do all the work, and I come because when I come home, I'm gonna be tired. I'm going
Yeah.
out. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, like I don't know. It's pros and cons to both, and I've had both. My wife at one point didn't work, and now she does work. So I mean, we both work in the education system. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's still a hit and miss. Um, but you do have to whatever it is, you got to prioritize y'all time. So when y'all do
Right.
spend time together, y'all do spend time. It can't just be wasted time. You know what I'm saying?
Not
And
sitting on the phone all day. That's what everybody doing now. We
yeah,
spend so much time on the phone. Like I sometimes I'm like, hey, just put the phone down. Let's just talk. And she's like, what? I'm like, we ain't got to talk about nothing. Just put the phone down because we can't just sit here and be in each other's presence on the phone the whole time. Like we got to put this damn thing down and communicate and have some human interaction because it ain't gonna work like that. What was your initial description, sir? So we can cover that too.
like I was saying, I guess, and I don't know. We hit it. I'm gonna say, can I say we hit it? We hit it.
Pause.
Well, not like that. Not like that. We didn't hit it. We hit the topic. The topic was discussed. The topic was discussed.
I know women won't. I know women.
But see, most
We
women
don't. We
want
don't have a
both.
win.
They want both. They want you hard working because they want money, but they want the time. They want you at home. You see what I'm saying?
I will say that more hard workers get cheated on than homebodies.
Different.
Yeah, which makes no sense, but that's kind of how it goes. Like a lot of men who are working all the time, they get cheated on. I know so. Even though I can't hear you, I know so.
It, it ain't even really like I guess with the homebody you can't cheat on him because he at home. He
Oh, you
it's
can,
some
but it's hard if you trying to bring somebody to your house. You can't.
he usually there somewhere
Yeah,
in the vicinity at all times. Like he is within a 5 mile radius of the house, so it's like I can't really do too much because he gonna be right there.
yeah. See, the hard
That
worker, the thing is he at work all the time. Like he at work taking care of you. So but
at that point in
I got
time,
I got a lot of homies that have been through that, especially folks who
I
in the
ain't
military.
know what
I
their
got
works.
horror stories about folks in the military. So yeah.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
you
to cut
months
off Alexa as usual.
you months away from home, and I mean you months
Yeah.
and miles away from you get
Yeah. So
cheated.
it's dangerous. But yeah, homebody. I still would pick a homebody because women are a little different when they homebodies. They tend to be more, what's the word I'm looking for without getting canceled. I don't know. Like I said, I just touched on the whole point about she didn't just sit at home. She had stuff planned for us. So it was cool. Come home and like, hey Mark, we watching a movie tonight. Let's watch this. Like stuff will already be lined up. I just had to go take a bath. You know what I'm saying? And eat. And we did different things. I still did my part, but it made it easier, than now where I got somebody who can't sit their ass down no well. But anyway, All right, last topic. Tomorrow's MLK Day. So would Dr. Martin Luther King be pleased with us, or will he be disappointed at us if he was to see how we are today?
The Okay, let me go first.
Mm.
10% he will be pleased. Barack Obama, people trying to better education, black men, black women in education trying to do better. The ones that in politics that are really doing their own thing, not the ones that's out here cheating people, but the ones that out here trying to do their own thing. Be productive, things of that sort. Uh, you do the same. The entrepreneurs that ain't trying to scam and scheme people, he'd be proud. Now the other 75% that's out here doing those things, but doing it the ass backwards way because they trying to get over on people, or they ain't doing nothing, or the way crime goes, black on black crime, stuff like that. Yeah, he would not be pleased. That's just my take on that because I just see it from both aspects. Like some stuff, you be like, man, that has changed. Now if somebody call you a nigga and they the wrong somebody, you finna get their ass. I'm talking about you gonna be able to, do something about it. But if they the right somebody, shit, ain't shit go happen still. You see what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
if somebody who called me a nigga who ain't got no money called me a nigga, I'm gonna be mad, but ain't nothing I can really do but beat their ass. And then when I beat their ass, I'm in trouble. But whereas if a motherfucker got some money who called me a nigga in my face and I got proof, oh, I'm for the tax you, but that person would never do it because that person knows I've got something to lose. And I hate going off the deep end like that, but when people got something,
You know,
you act different. You act different and you do different stuff when you got something to lose. I see that now.
oh yeah, most definitely. I don't try to get in a fight with anybody. Not to get off top. I'm with you. Somebody like I played basketball. I think it was like maybe 4 years ago, 5 years ago before I stopped playing. And like the dude got in my face and he was like, what I'm saying? He was getting all hyper aggressive. And so, in my mind, he was like, I had been like 30. Boy had been like 21, 20. So I was going to body slam his little ass. But then I had to think about it. If he goes to the car and pulls something out, we got a whole different story going on. Now I
Yeah.
can't make it home to my wife and kids. So it's like, you got it, dog. People I was playing with was like, oh, you definitely grew up because you would have, back in the day, yeah, you're right. I would have slammed his little ass. But people don't fight no more. You beat somebody up now, they going to their trunk or they going to
Well,
their
you got to
bag.
think about it. Most people, you said something, a real touchy point. You said people don't want to fight these days. Marzaven, these niggas ain't fighting at all because
I
you're
know.
not gonna kick my ass on social. Because first of all, as soon as somebody start
Losing.
fighting, they pull out the phone. They gotta pull out. Ooh, word star. They pull out the phone. So guess what? You're not gonna get an opportunity to kick my ass. Whereas when we was growing up and stuff, and man, my 20s, like we had a lot of fights. Like it was a lot of fighting going on. And don't get me wrong, some of me won, some of me lost. But it was a lot of fight. Like these people, no, you is not fit to get a chance to whoop my ass. Because guess what? Even though I'm gonna kill you after you get to whoop my ass, guess what? That ass whooping still gonna be on social media. They gonna
They
still say Marzavier beat Jarek up, then Jarek went and shot him. So to alleviate all that, as soon as you get to talking rough, or as soon as I get to talking rough, I'm gonna pull out my gun. I'm talking about, man,
Facts.
you'd be surprised how many people get killed from just the talking of it. You see what I'm saying? And that's so weird to me. That's real weird.
yeah, because
It's crazy, and
growing up,
that's the part that he would hate. I think King would hate that part of it.
growing up in the generation of people who don't fight no more, like I have had seldom to few fights in my life. Like I ain't arguing with nobody because I know good and well if me and you get into it, especially because I'm bigger than most people, you gonna shoot me. Ain't nobody trying to fight nobody. No, you gonna shoot me because I'm bigger than you. That's crazy. You gonna pop me, and it ain't really you can't outrun no bullet. Especially now they
Nah,
got switches. Especially with these switches, you ain't outrunning no switch. That's
cause
four
guns,
Mm-mm.
five bullets
man,
coming quick.
guns, and don't get these kids don't know what the hell they do, man. These young people, let me say, quit saying kids. These young people don't know what the hell they doing with these guns because the way the gun is set up is not meant for something. You can't shoot that motherfucker sideways. It ain't meant to be shot sideways. Quit playing with yourself, man. I'm talking about some
I
shoot.
agree.
If you go shoot, shoot straight. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, like he'd be disappointed with that. How many black on black crimes we got, man? How many schemers and scammers out here for black people scamming and scheming black people? You know what I'm saying?
I
Scamming is bad.
think that go ahead, Keys a second. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying scamming is terrible. Scamming is terrible. It's a new scam daily.
I'm sick of that. But I think that something that I was thinking about when I was typing this was how divided we are. And I think that that would really hurt him. That he left at a time that we had each other's back. Excuse me. And it wasn't about. I talk about this daily on my TikTok rants. It wasn't about money and all that. We had love for each other and we had each other's back. If my brother needed some biscuits, I'm just using it. And if I had some, he had some. If somebody next door lights was getting cut off, the whole neighborhood was like, hey, I got 10, I got 5. Let's make sure her lights don't get cut off because she got kids. And Johnny just, Johnny off because he got hurt at the plant. Like, that's what I'm talking about. The whole time, every time you turn around, every podcast is like, men don't do this, women don't do that. That division, that stuff is sad and it's frightening that it's getting worse because just that whole we just ain't together thing. We just not together as a group. What made the civil rights movement work was men and women did their job together, and
Everybody
nobody
jumping up
was
boom.
saying nobody was trying to fight each other and say I'm better. We was in this together. We wrote this shit to the end together. It wasn't just one person. It wasn't just one side. We was trying to make sure everybody was straight. When the black men was down, the black women stepped up. When the black women was down, the black men stepped up. Now everybody's too busy trying to compare and trying to get what they can out of somebody. Everybody's selfish now and thinking that they got all these options. It's just different now. I don't like that part. And I think that part where he was seeing be like, what the fuck happened to y'all? Like I left y'all, I died for this, and y'all can't even get along with each other for 5 minutes. Y'all fighting each other, all day, every day. That part of it is what bothers me. Will he be pleased to see the accomplishment that we have? Yeah. Whether it's athletes, whether it's actors, whether it's medicine, all the accomplishment black people have made, doctors, all that, but on the level where it counts, that foundation stuff, we broke it. And that's where the problems lie. We ain't
So
got the
how many
same foundation no more.
y'all know have given back? How many people y'all know have given back?
That's the big part. That's a problem.
And I ain't
I've even
talking about
brought
the
that up.
people. Like it's people around here who give back, who have stuff and they give back. Tyree Hollins, he gives back to the kids with football. Pat Williams gave back. People. I'm talking about movies. You got millionaires, like millionaires. Like, do they
It's
really give back? Do they really give
it's
back?
not just the millionaires, it's the people with resources. Because one time I approached, and I can say this now because I ain't worked there no more, but I approached a few attorneys that I know, and I was like, why we don't have classes? And they was like, what you mean? I was like, why we don't have classes at like a rec or something and teach these folks about basic rights or basic things that can help them when they go to court? Because I'm like, I'm watching this for 15 years. Most of the reason why people just mess up in the system because they just ignorant to the system. I'm not saying they dumb, they just don't know. But it's basic stuff. You can say, I don't think there's really a bunch of like you don't have to have a bunch of legal advice. And most of the lawyers told me the same thing. Oh man, I get paid for that. And I said, I fucking
Wow.
get you get paid for that. We're not asking you to get paid. I'm saying something that you can give back. I can't write that off on my taxes.
That's crazy.
Right. Okay, you right. So I get that, but like you grew up in the same neighborhoods. You went to the same schools. You know these same people. So why not use some of your resources? And I'm like, I come out here with you. I help you. You know what I'm saying? I help you set it up, whatever you need to do. Like I spend my Saturday with you. I ain't getting paid for this either. I can't write this off either. I just want to help people. And it's like that's working in bad faith. How's that working in bad faith? Like when what made the civil rights movement go was we had our lawyers, we had a few doctors that we had the people who had the knowledge, and they would be in the churches giving the knowledge to the people who couldn't afford it. And I said, why can't we go back to that? Why can't we? I'm not saying just give away all your knowledge. I'm not saying just waste your time. I know you got to make your bread. I feel you. I got to make mine too. But why not have a class one Saturday at Johnson Rec, and we have one on the next Saturday at Power Rec, and we teach people about etiquette in court, or how to, carry yourself. Teach people to stop coming to court wearing a shirt that says marijuana or something like that, like doing dumb stuff. Like, let's help the folks in that sense. It just do our part. As long as we do our part, then we good. If we help one person, then we did our job. But nobody wanted to do it for free. I mean, I've offered. I try to do my Conway Cares thing, and I try to get people to help donate. And the first thing everybody was saying was, well, be sure to recognize my name. And I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I don't even care about it being my name. I'm looking at stuff we need to do to help the community. Let's just get it done. And a lot of people say, well, you got to make sure you attach their name to it. And I was like, you know what? I don't even want their money. I figure it out on my own. That's why I started doing it on my own, because it was like, I shouldn't play politics with you just to help people. And like, people don't know
People,
that's
I
like
want to know what that thing that was on social media it's still circulating, I think. But that when especially with it being cold outside, that I'm helping the homeless. I'm giving this guy $5. I'm giving this guy a meal, but I'm doing it on social media, so you see me giving it to him.
right.
I gotta have that recognition. You see what I'm saying? That's what that is, Because
It's sad though. Like, I
I
hate
got
it,
a
but
bit. I got $1 million, so I'm gonna give you $100. But the $100 I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna make everybody see that I done gave you $100. And it's like,
that's true.
why? What was the significance of that?
Because people want to
Don't get me
look
wrong.
good.
Now that $100 to that person meant $1 million. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because if you don't have it and need it, it's the world. But
I agree.
me doing it on social media in front of everybody, is what I do. But I gave it one person something, I keep going about my day.
Like, somebody asked me why I never took pictures, and if I could go back in time when I did that thing for Lincoln, or excuse me, Sheldon, I should have took pictures. I wish I did, because that actually hurt my. Which crazy is, they hurt my credibility, because they was like, well, what's your feats as a nonprofit? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I have to prove, And it's like, yeah. I'm like, damn, I should have, did that. But folks was like, well, I don't know if you legit because you ain't got pictures. I was like, damn, I gotta, I wasn't trying to be on this. My whole thing was, I didn't need to be on social media to show that I was doing it. I just want to pull people in so we can help the community out. That's
But
always
guess
been my
what?
focus.
If you don't have proof that it happened, it didn't happen. Expect now,
That's
good stuff. Good stuff. Let's just back that train up. Good stuff. If you don't have proof that it happened, it didn't happen.
that's how I feel like it
Now,
didn't happen to.
If Xavier get accused of selling crack to the kids, they don't need no proof. You were selling crack, you crack dealing bitch. But guess what? If Xavier was out here saving the kids who was drowning in the pool, well, why was the pool? Why were they even in the pool? It's cold outside. What no damn kids? He lying. He lying. But now, if Xavier was out here selling kids out of his van, guess what? He did it. And Xavier don't even got no van, but he was selling kids out of his van. If it's something good, you need proof that it happened. If it's something bad, no proof needed. It happened. It happened. Xavier was outside, standing on top of his roof, pissing. Now Xavier is 300 some pounds. What Xavier look like doing that? But
I
guess
can't
what?
even get on my roof, dog.
I can't get on my. But people gonna say you was doing it. They gonna say you was
That's true,
doing it. Guess what? You're gonna have about 7 to 8 witnesses say that they saw you, and you know where you stay at. And you ain't even have 7 to 8 cars come down your street.
bro.
But guess what? They gonna have 7 to 8 people say this. I seen it. I seen him.
That's true.
I see he was on the roof. Well, where he stay at? He stay over there. Over there well. Over there at his house. But they saw you do it.
It's crazy because, I mean, even with that whole situation, I mean, because right after I started, getting my stuff off, I had a little scandal go on, and because of that, folks was pulling. I literally had somebody who's going to support me and push this, and they pulled out of it, so I had to pull out. Crazy thing is, I
Oh,
saw this.
pause.
Crazy thing is that they had a certain someone in the community who had scandals on their name too, and they supported him. But I guess I just wasn't. I didn't fit the description. Maybe if I had a church, maybe I would have got
Yo,
that. I would have got
Whoa,
that forgiveness. But
whoa,
anyway,
whoa,
huh?
whoa.
What?
Now
not
you,
going to church.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. One person gets we can't support you because what you got, what your issue was, we frowned upon, but that person did the same thing. They had multiple people, but yeah, that's neither here nor there. The point is,
hey, look at this is out of topic, but I need
i
to talk
i
to y'all.
just think that's
Teach our kids their address. Look here. As a shift leader, let me start off with my titles. As a professional shift leaders,
Professional.
I'm a professional shift leader. Don't a fry get dropped unless I say so. All right. That's the first thing. Second thing, I am an educator. I'm not gonna tell you what I teach. You don't know me, ain't none of your damn business. Third thing is I'm a substitute bus driver. Teach your kids their address. I ain't gonna lie. Other day I took a kid home, not gonna say the school, not gonna say none of that. And it was the elementary school kid. And the kid was not in kindergarten, nor in pre-K, nor in first grade, nor in second grade. But the kid did not know where they stayed at. And I did my research. This was a regular ed student, so it wasn't like they were special ed or specialties or no. This was a regular ed student. So I don't want nobody to come on here and say, "Oh, this was no." The child didn't know her address, and I was upset because I had something to do. And I dropped the kids off. I dropped one stop. I dropped about 40 kids off. Boom. Second stop, I dropped about 20 kids off. Boom. Third stop, the kids get off. Fourth stop, kids get off. Fifth stop, kids get off. All of a sudden, I check my bus. I say, "Hey, where you stay at?" "Oh, I stay over there." "Over there where?" "I stay over that way." Where's over that way?" "I stay over there." "Baby, it's a lot over there." "You Washita River?" "You stay at Washita River?" "No, sir. I stay over there." "What, baby? What's your address?" "I stay over there. I stay over there." So now I'm calling the bus boy. "Hey, bus so and so the base. I need to know what's your name? So and so. I need to know where so and so stay at." They give me an address. The address ain't even in this school district. So I know that was fucked. So I said, "You know what? Tell the school I'm finna bring the kid back." She said, "Well, hold on, sir. Hold on. I'm talking about the child. Hold on, Mr. Sir. I stay at home."
I mean, yeah, they stay at home.
I think
You,
Sometimes,
you.
it's
I
your
think
sometimes
fault for not
look,
knowing what home is.
I stay at home and sometimes I stay at school. Get the get the out, boy.
that's
My
to be.
whole set of different emotions went over me when it happened. Because I wanted to laugh. If I wouldn't have been me in that situation, I would have laughed. If I would have been somebody else in there, I'd have killed myself laughing. But since it
I,
was me and
I
it
still
happened
would have
to,
laughed.
huh?
I still would
I
have
was
laughed.
mad. I had somewhere to go. And this little girl say, "Hold on, sir. I know where I stay. I stay at home." You
I
say,
mean,
"What?"
they stay at home.
That's what she say.
My
She
thing
did.
was to ask her where's home. She'd been like next door to my neighbors. I threw her little ass out the bus and get the fuck.
You definitely would have been in the paper.
Yeah.
But it's the parent in the paper. Your kid in the higher grade, upper elementary, is the parent in the paper? Because your kid don't know what they're saying.
You'd be surprised a lot of these kids don't know what bro. Let me tell you something. Not trying to get off topic with this whole situation. You know how many people call the courthouse didn't know their birthday, didn't know their kid's birthday, didn't know their full name, didn't know the girlfriend full name,
Now
all
that
types.
girlfriend full name, I can
Y'all
understand.
been y'all been dating for a year though, G.
But I might not know your whole name after a year.
Your
I,
first and last name? You don't know my first and last name?
I know my wife's full name. I
Your
know
first
my
and last name. You don't know her first and last name. You've been dating her a year and you don't know her first and last name.
I know my kid's full
Y'all
name.
stay y'all stay together. Y'all got a lease together. You don't know her name?
Oh no.
What?
You don't know her date of birth? You ain't got to know her
Yeah.
social, but you don't know her
Police
date
what
of
happened?
birth?
When you signed the lease, like you didn't look and say, "Oh, that's your last name."
It's so many people who don't mean look, y'all don't. I'm telling you, working in education and legal system will teach you something. People don't know nothing.
Yeah, a lot
Well,
of people.
it, they're the being taught is leaving out of the classroom because the computer is supposed to do a lot of the work. They want that understanding that the computer is supposed to do it, and that's why a lot of these kids are falling by the wayside because you stick a computer in front of them and say, "Hey, come on, let's get to work." And unless you're there tapping on them, guess what? They're going to YouTube. They're going wherever they want to, and then you kind of got to go back and reteach stuff. Man, I could look here. Some of my best times and worst times were in elementary school when that teacher crack open that book and you gotta look in that book and pay attention. Because guess what? It wasn't no YouTube. It wasn't no nothing. It wasn't no Zern, no Lexia, no whatever online program. You had to get in that book and get to work and write stuff down. Everything is typed. Man, these kids go on Mathway, photo math. They go on everything to try to figure out a way. They work harder trying to find ways to cheat than to just doing the work. And it's crazy because that's how it is. I'm gonna work hard to cheat instead of just doing the work. Instead of just finding out what two times two
True.
is, I'm gonna go type it in Google. Two times two. Don't say four.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people who turn in AI generated papers, and the papers actually sound halfway decent.
They because they are artificial. They see that was you missed that was what 2 episodes ago. Mister
A
Mister
couple episodes ago.
Mister Assistant Shift Leader. He's scared of AI. He says it's taking over.
Yeah, like I could go type in, I think it's Open Chat or Open AI on Google. Get on there. It's a free version. You can go in there, type up a 3-page paper in MLA format with references about why Christopher Columbus crossed the ocean, and they're gonna give you a well-written, detailed paper, and you're gonna get at least a C on it. I ain't gonna say
What
Now
you
what
gonna get a B.
you can
kind of
get
like
an
It's
F
gonna
at
be B.
ULM. You can get an F
It's
at
gonna be,
ULM.
if they use turn it in, you'll fail. Because some teachers at Graham use it, and some teachers don't.
My English professor used turning it in and everything. And when I say she was
It,
tearing
it,
their ass up last semester,
it takes
bruh, she was
open
eating
AI
them
before
up.
people. That's
well
crazy.
let me tell you this. And I hate busting your bubble. I know some people who done it because I done it because I'm some people. I do that, but then I run it through a system called Spinbot, and Spinbot changes the words around. So when it changes the words around, I go in there and change 2 or 3 words in each paragraph, maybe misspell one here and there. It looks like it's real. Tell me it's real. The
Uh,
papers that I turned
but
in. I'm
but think
telling you.
about
Oh
that though.
Lord.
You just agreed with your own point. You said people work harder to cheat than do the actual
Exactly.
work.
He did.
Think
He
about
just
that.
said
You
it.
gotta go. You gotta go into the open AI. You gotta sit up there, get the paper, turn around, take the paper to another website to spin it. Then you gotta go in there, add your own spin to it just to get an A. When
Guess
you
what?
could have read what was in the book.
Guess what? If I waited to an hour before my paper was due, ain't no fucking way I'm getting it done right. But if I wait to an hour before it's due and do spin by, I done did 30 minutes worth of work that was probably worth for 3 days worth of work. Have a great day.
This dude. Well, we've lost completely our Dr. King. We didn't talked about
And
cheating and scandals,
Dr. King
man. But
would
I love it. I love it.
Dr. King would not be pleased with that.
Oh
But
Yeah,
yeah,
guess
he
what?
would not.
But
definitely.
guess what? It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
This dude here.
Need to do something else, man.
Well, sir, the second, I appreciate you for actually coming on. I
Man, no
appreciate
problem.
you for actually being on time. I'm throwing shade right now. I
Yeah,
appreciate you for keeping your word. I appreciate you, for standing in front of the crowd and not telling me to
sorry I got you.
reschedule 3 times and 4 times. I'm telling y'all now. I just talked to my other friend who do podcasts. Me and her been talking about this, and I got another homeboy that do them. When I say we finna stand on business this year with y'all guests, that she just canceled, knocked 2 guests off, and she went to her backup guest, I'm finna start having backup guests too. I'm finna start having backup guests too because I'm finna rant for a second. What y'all don't understand is I work 3 jobs. My co-host just said he teaches and he drives a bus and he also
And
coaches
shift leader at McDonald's. I'm shift leader at
and he
McDonald's.
shift lead at McDonald's.
I'm shift
We
leader at McDonald's
have
on far far.
kids, we have families, we have other ventures that we do. We want to have our free time too. If I make time for you and I put you down for a slot, that means, goddamn it, that I done cleared my schedule and done moved everything for you. Everything I own, every equipment, every piece of equipment that we have, I pay for. My ring light, these headphones, this laptop. I pay a monthly subscription for me to even have this going on video.
You pay a monthly subscription.
I
What's
have to pay for this, so everything I'm
it's,
doing is costing. So if I put you in, I've lost money to put you in. That's all I'm gonna say this year. I ain't doing it no more. So if I gotta come on this bitch by myself, I will with my co-host. I will.
why I say I ain't never left you out in the cold.
Just let me rant, sir.
Okay.
So with that being said, y'all want to come on? I'm all for it. But if you gonna put your name on this goddamn line and say you come, and just know that I sacrifice a lot for you to be on, and he didn't have to sacrifice his schedule too. So when y'all flake on us and we got to push back, and Mark, why you ain't make no episode this week? Mark, why you make no episode this week? Mark was wondering why y'all ain't did the episode 2 weeks. Because your fucking friends don't show up. That's why. That's why. The only people I supposed to had at least 20 guests last year. I think we had 6. Outside of my therapist and her friend, everybody else is unexcused.
What you
And
call it?
one other person. And there's one other person. But outside of that, that means what, 17, 18 folks flaked on us?
What? All my guests come through, but see, I ain't had number two. I
I ain't
had
talking
number.
about your guests.
I had what she called herself? Uh, I forgot what she called
I
herself.
forgot what she called herself too, but
Her
it's
and
crazy.
guy, you know,
That's how your favorite podcasts and your favorite shows and all that fall apart because that shit.
we ain't gonna follow poor homeboy. We just gonna go without him.
I'm not saying I will, but I'm just saying that's what happens is that, dealing with black folks is a headache.
Because I
It's a
have a,
headache.
I always have a song. They how can you say it? You're doing whole activities with whole tendencies. Hoes are your friends. Hoes are your enemies. And speaking of hoes, why do you think you take a hoe to a hotel? Hotel everybody, even the male. Reach up in the sky for the hoes on there. Oh, come on, player. What's a hoe always? And hoes never close. They open like hallways.
Right, right. And you can't work with everybody. But I agree with you, G. It's just I know you and you can know the ins and out. Y'all should support his podcast too. The Golden Book. I spell it wrong every time, but I'm gonna try to spell it right. It's Go Gaux. I think it's an L. Then it's DN. Then Boot. I think close enough.
Who who was that?
My homeboy, and he's got a sports podcast. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love. Hey, he be on, and what I love about it is they have a HBCU hour. I love that shit, and they've had some great guests, and some of the best advice and stuff was coming from those guys. Oh, he got it right here. G, I'm gonna put it on the screen for y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I got it right. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? They have a HBCU hour. They specifically talk about all the HBCU colleges. I think it's every. Let me get the day wrong. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday, but talk about Graham, Southern, FAMU, all them. And I love those episodes because it's something different, and that's what I'm into. I want different shit. I don't want to talk about the same shit over and over. I don't want to hear the same shit over and over. And so their perspective, they talk about Louisiana sports and they talk about HBCUs, and that's something they've had some real like guests on there. You know what I'm saying? I aspire to be on that level where he's at. To be honest with you, he always tell me there ain't nothing. It is like I wish shit, my shit ran like that, but um, it's tough. It's tough. So I mean, I don't want to rant and run people off, but it's just know that a lot goes into this shit, especially like I said, people don't even know how the shit costs. So
Where my headphones at? assistant shift leader.
Sir, I have a pair of headphones here if you need a pair of headphones, but you using the phone. I'm using a laptop. That's why.
Oh,
So
shift leader.
that's all. I'm good. I'm just saying this year, I'm asked one time. I'm gonna make a time for you. You got like a day to say yes or no. You don't agree to it, I'm moving on. I'm gonna have somebody else on standby. Cause
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and put it out publicly.
I
What do
am.
no, I'm saying, what do you want to do? You want to do like 2 shows a month, 3 shows a month?
I really want to do once a week if we can find time to do that. Man, I know school finna ramp up on my ass.
Yeah.
School. I just want to get through this week because school start back and I got this wedding and both of them stressing me out. But
So we
and
shoot for
also
February. So for February, we want to shoot for 1 episode a week.
if we can at least get two to three a month, I think I feel good. Cause I really want to have like a special. I want to have a day, time, all that. Like that's. I just want to keep it that way. We can have a certain audience, like a TV show. Hey, TGIL Fridays or whatever. We know Mark and Jerry are gonna be here.
No,
That's
market shift leader. Market shift leader.
shift leader. My bad, G.
Over here
Will
talking
be
about
here.
Don't the
So
fry
that's
get dropped unless I say so.
okay. So I'm done
Right now, I'm
ranting.
just regular shift leader. I'm up for promotion for professional. If I make it to professional shift leader, oh, y'all niggas is not gonna know me. Y'all is not gonna know me.
That's one
Y'all,
shoot for Canfield once a week, man. We trying to, but I think I'm finna just completely. My homeboy was talking to me. He's got his own little photography thing. Not little. I'm gonna stop saying that. And it wasn't in a disrespectful way, but he's doing big things. And he said, "Man, switch your audience." And I think I'm about to do that because
what you mean? Switch. All right, what you mean? We finna start.
just trust me on this. I'm gonna switch my audience on these folks because it's
Right,
like,
we gonna start doing it at nighttime.
I mean, nah, I'm just not doing it nighttime, but it's something I'm working on. I'm trying to get there. I think once I get there, we
you
gonna see
trying
some
to
time.
patient, man. Just be cool.
We gonna
When you
get
make it,
there.
I don't like. Don't
Oh
look.
no, we gonna keep our content the same. I just finna push it in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? This dude said, "Give me the passwords." No, you. You gonna have some crazy stuff going on, man. I ain't trying to get canceled. No,
We
I'm
ain't finna
working on
do.
trying to.
We gonna have no sex podcast, is we?
This
No, man,
dude,
I'm trying to make sure. 'Cause
I'm
if
gonna
we do,
text you, sir.
my first guest gonna be Pinky.
you're
Then
not
the next guest
wrong.
I
Like
Cherokee.
with you when you right, G, because you know that's my girl, dog. That's my
Look,
girl. I can't
Pinky
turn her
first,
down.
and then Cherokee next. Then we kind of
Who
go
go
with
at
the rest.
Cherokee? Oh, Jada Fire coming. Jada Fire coming. We gonna get Jada Fire.
Boy, I'll tell you. Look, I. Woo!
Hey, my homeboy said you gotta see it. You gotta see it through.
I see it
This
through my boy.
dude,
You
this
gotta see
dude
it
here.
through.
This dude said she like a thumb now. Oh my god.
I don't give a damn.
give me him.
I
Just
don't
try.
care, dude. You gotta see it through. You gotta
I
see
don't
it
give a
through.
damn. Don't give a damn.
She could be a big toe. I don't care. I gotta see it through, my G. Just like for
But
old
yeah,
time, you got to. You see that fine girl at high school at homecoming, gotta see it through.
gotta see it through.
She might look like 5 tumbleweeds put together now, but hey, she was fine when we was in high school. Gotta see it.
Man, I just want to know what be happening to them because you be so cool
Uh,
in high school.
and
Next
that's
thing
my
you know,
execute. And
we
that's
at
my
the
execute right
Yep,
there.
that's
I
how to go.
be
You going
fact,
somewhere you
man.
ain't need to go.
My 5-year reunion is this year, and I know for sure when I get there, some of y'all that was skinny gonna be fat, and then I'm gonna talk about you because you talked about me for being fat, and now you fat, so we both fat.
You know
See, you
what?
fuss at me when I say that statement, though. You fuss at me when I said that same statement.
You know what? And that, you know what? And y'all have a good
I
night.
feel that. You know what,
Hey,
dog? You know what? I take that back. I felt that because I feel the exact same way. Because now they won't be in my. Don't get my fucking inbox now because your baby daddy ain't shit. No, no, you right. Keep that same marriage. I love that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
good night and sleep tight. Don't let the bug buzz.
This dude stupid. Doing
Dude
drugs
ran
and
off.
looking like
I'm
they
with
father.
you. I'm finna go off, but I'm with you. Cause when I say, look, keep living, keep living, keep living. 10 years from now, they're gonna be in your inbox, want to talk, want to be your friend and shit. People ain't even talk to you the whole time y'all was in high school. You even know the motherfucker thought you was alive. It's gonna happen, especially if you doing good. Like just being normal, just be normal. Have kids and be doing all right. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. All of a sudden, you're gonna be a hot commodity. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? I didn't even know I was alive to you. I didn't know I was alive to you. They
You
want to
know.
see you, want to give you a hug. Hug? I don't even know. Right. Let me get off of my wife. Come get me. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, we got somebody said extra credit. Ah, man. Hey, man, it's this Asian chick. She thick. I forgot her name. Y'all know who it is. Somebody gonna type in the comments. I'm gonna probably exit out before y'all figure it out. I want her. Yeah, I get in trouble for her. I get in trouble for her. I sure
Man.
will.
You ever need a backup guest? Hit my line, man. I'm always
Oh yeah,
available.
you appreciate you. Your dad ran off, so thank you. Soy sauce shot it. That might be it. That might be it. But she was something else, man. She had them things in the front and the back. Anyway,
Not the front and the back.
oh, what Fergie say? The lovely lady lumps in the front and the back. Panda Express. That's it. That's the one. That's it. That's it.
He said Panda ass press. God,
That's it.
come from
Yes.
somebody who work at the real
It's
restaurant.
another one though too. It's another one too, Ken
That
Cree. I
was
can't think of her name. She thick like a bowl of 2-day-old oatmeal, dog. I'm telling you. Tell you. Can't even stir. It's just how thick it is. Just be
now I
sitting
gotta
there.
go do some research because now I gotta see what he talking about with Panda ass
Oh, you
press.
come back to the comments and just read the bottom, read them at the bottom. Click on the live and read them at the bottom. And yeah. I'm pretty sure Zuckerberg finna give me. And on that note, we thank y'all. We gonna work on that. Sorry for the rant at the end. Just letting y'all know. Um, y'all just don't understand. I just want to say the stress that comes with it, and I'm working hard to bring y'all the content that y'all like to hear. But folks around here like to play games, but they don't know I'm been through my healing phase, so I don't give a shit no more. So I might start saying wild shit to them in their face. I'm trying not to, but yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be wild. I gotta
Oh,
let out
yeah,
that
you
fire.
got to, because the anxiety gone now. We ain't gone, but I'm a little different now. I'm a little older, so I don't think about your feelings as much as I used to. But I'm trying to still be cordial, not cuss people out. So I'm trying. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying because I don't want to lose endorsements and shit in the future. So you know what I'm saying. But these folks, y'all be surprised. Some of y'all favorite folks. I'm gonna come on. I'm talking about it be a day before. That's why I appreciate everybody that do come on, because they want to at the last minute start making these crazy ass demands, and you can't do this and we can't talk about this. Like, nigga, this is my show. We gonna talk about it all. That's just how I roll. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm not gonna go on another rant. Y'all follow me on TikTok, man. Where I be having my little stuff. That's kind of where I be more now than Facebook. Send me the information. Nah, bro, I ain't trying to go to jail, G. You a few states away. I'm here. I don't need to go to jail, so and I don't think everybody at my old job like me anyway, so they might be gunning and put me in jail. But anyway, thank you, Keys.
No
We'll catch you
problem.
later.
All right.
And to everybody else, man, appreciate y'all. It's been another great episode. We starting the year off strong. Uh I'm working on another episode with somebody's, and I think that's gonna be a good one for y'all. Trying to actually get like a location for this one because I want us to sit like the other folks. So I'm working on that. I don't know how I'm gonna get that done. I think there is a podcast place here in Monroe. I just got to figure out where is it. Somebody told me it's one, and I can try to rent it out so I can do that episode because I want to do that. Make a little setting for us. You know what I'm saying? Chill out because I think these people are very professional. But I got to get with them. They schedule just as busy as mine. Should be me and Rick. Shoot, man, I have to make sure Rick is good sometimes, man. I think that's the last coming year. All right, it's Big Boy Banter. I catch y'all later, and I'm out.